Hey guys, Mr.Gamma here once again. Recently, I did a video on these guys, the slime block elevators and everything, and I realized over the course of my channel, I've done several, player elevators, but I've never actually done item elevators. So today, I'm going to show you a brief history of item elevators, followed by a tutorial on a very simple design that now works as of 1.11. So, to get us started today, let's check out the Droppervator. I don't know when the earliest ones of these were created, but they are very simple. I'm not even going to do a tutorial on it because, as you can see, this is the circuit. Comparator, repeater, comparator, redstone like that, and then just kind of spiral that redstone up along your dispensers. You could probably hook up some torch tower thing too. But as you can see, if I put my items in there, they will make their way up to the top. It's a relatively simple design, fairly reliable, although it is somewhat noisy and expensive because you use a considerable amount of redstone to go up just one block, which isn't a lot at first, but if you're going like long distances, it gets really, really annoying. Moving on, we have a glass elevator here. Once again, don't know. Well, this was created sometime around 1.8 because that's when it worked. You see, the idea was you would throw an item into this water stream, right? It would get pushed all the way up against the side right here, and then make its way down, go through that little gap, and actually be forced into the blocks. Like, here, let me demonstrate. When you throw an item into the ground here and fill over a block, it moves upwards. So the idea was that if you could get an item stuck into there, it would naturally float up. And it was a very good, smart design, but as of either 1.10 or 1.9, one of the two, it stopped working because now items can no longer go through fences. As you can see, it just doesn't work. But a more modern incorporation of this, and I featured this on my elevator over there, which once again, very simple circuit, even simpler than the dropper elevator and everything. We have a dropper facing upwards, then, your hoppers coming in from wherever you want them to be coming in from. Then you have comparator, repeater, comparator, you have another repeater over here, and just 3 pieces of redstone, and of course that block. But as you can see, if you put items into here, they will be dispensed and float up through the block, into the water stream, and be forced out to wherever you want them to go. Maybe into a hopper to go into your storage system, or if you just want to have them go to the player directly. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But this one's great because you don't have to use a lot of redstone, or any redstone really, making the elevator taller. The Droppervator, you have to add 3 pieces of redstone or so for every single block you go up. But for this one, you can just keep adding and adding as long as you really want to. This last one doesn't really have a practical use for a lot of cases, but basically it's just a slime block attached to a redstone clock that repeatedly bounces anything that, goes into it, like that. And as you can see, they make their way up to wherever you want them to go, just like this elevator here. Now, these two over here, that one's a little much, that one doesn't work anymore, and this one doesn't have a lot of practical use because that's about as tall as you can make it. So today, I'm going to be doing a brief tutorial on building this thing. It is incredibly simple. Probably most of you don't need it, but in case you do, here we go. So, you guys are going to start off by putting a dropper facing upwards right there, with hoppers running into it as far out as you want, but I'm just going to put a chest here for simplicity's sake. Out of the back, you put a comparator there, repeater, comparator, then some kind of solid block, any block will do, then 3 redstone like this, another repeater, and another solid block. Now, I briefly talked about this in my other video. I'm going to be making this out of glass, but you could really make it out of just about any solid or transparent block. Just really anything you could imagine. Because I know glass, if you're not near a desert or something, might be difficult for you to find in your survival world. So you could use cobblestone or wood or really whatever you want. But you're going to want to create this little 5-block pattern here that you currently see. Just continue that up as tall as you want the elevator, all the way up to the very top level. So now that you're at the top of your elevator, pick the direction that you want the items to travel in. I'm going to pick that way. So what I'm going to do is place compressed ice here. You don't need compressed ice, this will just make it go faster. Actually, I'm going to do it without compressed ice, just for the video's sake. But, yeah, it moves faster with compressed ice. And what you could actually do is, instead of having the whole water stream thing, just have, like, your chest here for your storage system, and just put a hopper there. What you can do is stop this here so that you can prevent the water stream from going all over the place, and just put that water right there. And that should be pretty much the entire circuit complete. So if we just throw a bunch of items into here, you should see that they will be pushed upwards, I believe. Nope. Why is this failed? Oh, sorry guys, you're going to make sure that the second comparator is on subtract mode. Just like that. As you can see, they all get up here and are now in the chest. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. Thank you all for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next video.